What's up, you guys? It's your girl Michelle back with another video, and today we are starting a little project. You can see I have my little gloves. We're about to get to work outside, so it's probably gonna be a 2-day project where we're gonna go and pull some weeds today. We're gonna pull the weeds today in our front and get that all ready, so tomorrow morning we can come out and plant the flowers. So before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below, and let's go. I'll see y'all outside. All right, so Nolan obviously beat me outside because the weeds were much worse than this, so I couldn't even get a before picture or video of it, but it was worse than this. But he beat me outside and he started to pull the weeds already. So I'm just gonna put on my gloves and start to get to work. Literally, it was garbage in there. Just random things thrown in there all throughout the year or whatever that we probably didn't pay attention to. So noticing there's like so many cords and wires along the wall that we paid no attention to. This has been quite the experience. So the coronavirus is not all bad. It's like actually pushing us to be more independent and self-sufficient, and that's really what it's all about. So this little project was just one that I wanted to be my first project, because we are also building like a 4x4 garden bed in the back, so we can plant some stuff back there and start gardening, which we'll do with the children. So this was like step one for me. Like, let me really get my hands in the dirt. And Noah's so cute. He went to the store and bought all these like tools and utensils and gloves and all this stuff, potting soil, all this stuff for me, just so I can like for real get started on this stuff. So that's all you're watching right now. It's just me pulling up the weeds and different garbage. My cute little gloves was thin. We found out those was cheap gloves, so I kind of got stabbed a little bit. But no biggie, just gonna toss those gloves to the side and keep it pushing. So really funny, we realized after we finally got all the weeds and stuff pulled up that we didn't have a compost like our neighbor did, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought about taking it right over there and putting it in his little compost, and I'm sure they wouldn't have mind, but I wasn't gonna play those games. So we just bagged it up in our big black humongous garbage bags, just to set it to the side until we can figure out what to do with it. But we did dispose of it, so we did eventually take care of it. But right now we're just cleaning up the area. Excuse the angle. Sometimes during the recording of this, I kind of forgot I was recording, so yeah. I'm blocking out as much as I possibly can. Don't want all my stuff all up in the air and everything. So this is us just cleaning up the area, trying to get it as decent as possible before we start actually planting. If you pay attention to Nolan, he's really doing absolutely nothing. He's on the phone the whole time, like the complete whole time. And so I'm pretty much just on my own. He's just piddling and peddling with random stuff, but he's on the phone having 50 million conversations with 50 million people. I'm lying. Just with his brother and a couple other people, but he was on the phone the whole time. Like, he was helping a little bit. Y'all see, once I start digging, y'all really see who was really doing the work. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. Alright, so I've already dug the hole for the first plant, so I'm getting ready to put the plant in place. I really was kind of bothered by like the area. I didn't know so many like metal rods and poles and things in the ground in this area, so I was kind of irritated, but found a way to make it work. Before I even did this, I kind of eyed out where I wanted the 4 plants to go, because we did have 4 and I wanted to use all 4. I kind of had to eye it out before we even started, so that's what I did. So I dug the hole for the first plant, which is this purple one. I got my potting soil and everything, sprinkled it in there, broke up the bottom of the plant and sprinkled that in there as well. Then I'm going to fill it up and then cover it up with the potting soil and some of the dirt that was already around in the area. And I just want to say I'm no expert in anywhere, shape, or form. This is my first time ever planting anything, but I watched a couple videos and it was fairly easy, so I felt pretty confident. Alright, so we're moving along to our second plant. Don't ask me the names of these plants because I don't remember. I know there's a lily, there's like a red one or like a pink one that's like a margarita one, and that's all I remember. 2 out of 4, that's good, right? So I'm digging a hole right now for the second plant. The first one, as you can see, is already in place, the purple one. So now I'm just clearing the area and digging a hole for our second one. And I have to say, doing this was quite fun. Like, it was enjoyable. For it to be my first time doing it, I enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to get into our backyard. Right now, I'm just getting a couple of the rocks that were in the area out of there, and getting a hole ready to put the second plant in. Yellow. Nobody told me how hard this stuff was, so respect to those that plant flowers and all that stuff. Because
so we just put it in here now.
You gotta put potting soil in it
First?
Yeah, around it and sprinkle in it. This is a lot of work, and I planted one. Still have to water it, but I'm not gonna water it on top. So I get the other one. Tip it over. Yep. And break that up a little bit on the bottom. Like this mush it in over this, because you want that to fall in there. Break it up some, okay? Squeeze it. Just squeeze the bottom. Yeah. Now drop this. So that's in there.
Now what?
Okay. Alright, for our third plant, which is going to be the red flower. Again, I don't remember the names. The name tags that they have for them weren't really made to go into the dirt. They were kind of made upside down, so it wouldn't have been able to even stick in the dirt. So anyways, this one's going to be the red one. And it was in this moment when I found out that I thought I had 2 yellows. So my plan was to do purple, yellow, red, yellow. But I found out in this moment I actually had a red flower and a pink flower. So I was kind of angry. But then I just got over it. I just kind of had to get over it because the flowers were getting planted. And this was also supposed to be like a 2-day thing, but because it was so nice for so long out there and we realized it wasn't going to be a long job, we just went ahead and got it done with. So yeah, getting ready to put the red one in, and yeah, there's the red one. So we just switched the view up so you can get a better view of us digging a hole for the last one, which was our magenta one, which I think that's the one that's named Margarita. not sure, but I think that's the one that's named Margarita. So just digging a hole for this one and getting this hole ready for the margarita plant. And I had to fast forward it because it was a lot of, I had to speed the video up. There was a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, there was just a lot of stuff going on in the clips. Strange people walking around the neighborhood outside that we never seen. So, of course, Nolan, being the FYI he was on security detail. Children kept running in and out of the house, yelling, screaming, all up in the garage. You know, just a lot. Typical everyday shenanigans. But we were determined to get it done, and guess what? We got it done, and I cannot be any more proud of us. So, this is our finished project, before and after. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little DIY in our front yard. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Until next time, peace.